Hello, everyone. Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review of Batman number 158, aka Batman Hush 2. Just like the original series, the Hush storyline is going to take place during 6 different issues of the Batman series. It'll take a break and then come back. We'll talk more about all that stuff in later on. Let's talk about the creative team, though. We have the gang back. Jeff Loeb on writing duties, Jim Lee, Scott Williams, and Alex Sinclair. Classic trio of comic book stuff. And of course, we have the hotly anticipated sequel to the smash hit storyline. An all new epic saga begins here. Hush returns. Um, all right, let's get into this. I'm not gonna spoil anything. I just want to tell you my feelings as I was reading this book. First of all, there was a bit of trepidation going into this book because Hush is one of the first storylines that I read getting into comic books. Like when I was first getting into comic books, a lot of people recommended Hush. I really, I also recommend it to new readers because it's a fun way to learn a lot about the DC universe. And I think if you go into it not knowing the mystery, it unfolds in a really fun fashion. Even if you go in knowing the mystery or the reveal of everything, like it's still fun to see how the team put it together. Of course, Jim Lee, like no one does classic comic book art like Jim Lee, right? Now, whether that's to advantage or the detriment of the book, that'll be up to the reader, because not everyone likes the art. The comic book art has changed so much over the past, however long it's been since the original Hush, that yeah, some people prefer less traditional art. Like I think Jim Lee has a very specific style. I do appreciate that Scott Williams has come back to Incan because I feel like Williams always adds a new layer to Jim Lee's work. And then of course Alex Sinclair, like they're ride or die really here. And we do have letters by Richard Starkings. I did not go back to check if he had done the original lettering, but I imagine so. I imagine that the idea here was to reunite the gang. Now, my other trepidation was because this is a gimmick, and gimmicks sometimes they don't fully pay off, especially in comic books. But I appreciate a gimmick. I appreciate a swing like this. Uh, I enjoy the story overall. I found it entertaining. I didn't find the art to be distracting. If anything, I was like, oh, this just kind of takes me back. Like, if you kind of let the nostalgia like drive you by some of this stuff, if you have no nostalgia for this art, it's gonna be probably a little bit rough to kind of get into it, because, like I said, it's for a very specific period of time. You can just see it from the cover, and you'll see some of the preview art, floating around the video as well. So um, I'm excited. This book is all gas, no breaks. Like they really go for it from the beginning. Messed up things happen. Now, I don't know exactly how much this falls into the continuity, or if they were like just like we're gonna do the story, whatever else is happening in the world of DC. Like it feels a little disjointed from the larger continuity, which had not really been an issue for me in the all-in era of DC Comics. But either way, you guys know I love Batman, and you guys know I love Hush. So like, to be? How am I supposed to not be excited for this? I don't think this book is for everyone. It's definitely for me, and I really enjoyed it. And I think that if you have any kind of curiosity, you should give this a chance, especially if you have read the original storyline. Even if that wasn't your favorite book of all time, like I think you should still check this out. It's just such a cool feat to kind of put the team back together, right? Like Jim Lee is running like 10,000 things, and Scott Williams is always doing art. I love seeing his work um, on Instagram. Alex Sinclair as well, and then Jeff Loeb. Who knows what he's been doing since he stopped doing television and stuff like that. So either way, I guess he's been doing the Long Halloween book. But either way, go check this out. Let me know what you think about it. I enjoyed it. If this book isn't for you, then it is what it is. That there's so many other comic books out there that you can go check out. Which a lot of them we have reviews for. I would recommend, if this book wasn't for you, check out Absolute Martian #1, which is on the completely opposite spectrum of something like Batman Hush 2. So DC's got you covered on all the bases, really. As always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.